When I was a boy, everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist. And it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck.
We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, good morning. I hope you're out of your dogma snuggies, everybody. What an intense week as battling San Onofre, Diablo Canyon, Indian Point, Oyster Creek, the whole nuclear cartel is dangerous business. I'm here to tell you. And I knew how dangerous it was to go to Indian Point. And I know, on public ground, on public space, whatever, they have lunatics, wackos, freaks. They have the cop spot off. They have the whole complex. This is the nuclear cartel. The nuclear cartel, they police. You can do everything 100% legal. Doesn't matter. They use intimidation. They've been doing it for years. They have 100 full sprint of the Obama administration, 100 full sprint. Sound told us. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm in Indian Point. I mean, doing everything legal, everything right there that I'm supposed to do. Nothing. You wouldn't believe it. The second I'm out of the car. I mean, private people, well, in private cars pulling up with their car windows down, police, private security. I mean, on public roads, in public space, doing everything 100% legally, violating my First Amendment rights, freaking in New York, in Times Square. You've got Homeland Security walking around intimidating activists at all. And by the way, it's not New York City Police. New York City Police are the coolest police department in the world. They're great. I mean, they're working class. You know, and all you Muslim haters out there, you know, in New York City, you should see how many Muslim police there are now. You know, from all nationalities. I mean, my favorite is, you know, there's New York City cops that wear turbans with the badge on the turban. You know, it's amazing what they feed the red meat freaking out to the rest of the country and then what gets reported in New York City. So we know you do the thing, and this is the intimidation tactics they use with nuclear reactors. And I've been doing this my whole life, are intense. They're illegal. This is a crime family. What they do to me is so illegal. You know, Energy Solutions dump site, I almost got my arm broke out there. We're in a critical condition, standing. So, you know, as I tell the police, their private security goes all over me, and I tell the police out there, look, their fucking sign is on public space. You pull up the freeway exit there, and Clean Harbors, those sick, evil rats. And they're Goldman Sachs attorneys that own them all, and they're sick, evil, scummy rats. They're killing the world. They're giving you cancer. They don't care. They don't care. They're sickos. They run the world, and these people. So, you know, anybody who works with reactors and think this is all because they're protecting their job, anybody who has half a brain cell knows that if you shut down a nuclear reactor and decommission it, not will it take jobs, it will create jobs. 10 times. You ever been to a nuclear reactor? You know how many people actually work there? No one. You go in a nuclear reactor, they're run by computers. There's a guy sleeping watching a monitor. I mean, there's no employees there, none. So this whole thing that somehow it's people, no, because I know the people that work in these places. they'll tell you, I'm just going here for their freaking money. And they're ignorant and they're stupid for even working at one of these places. It's like I'm in the hospital. I'm dying of leukemia. There's two guys in there. I mean, it's a world-renowned, world-class bone marrow freaking transplant unit. People from all over the world in there. I'm in there. Guy that works at a reactor in Illinois. And a guy that works at Diablo Canyon. He's in there dying, which they all die. I'm like, plenty of data to support that your chance to get a leukemia and dying of leukemia by working on a nuclear reactor is 16 to 18 times higher than the world mean. These are guys in their 50s. One guy was in his late 50s, one guy in his early 60s. And they're both dying. By the way, neither one of them would bother to even change their lifestyle because, I mean, come on. Chemo reboots you, the rat poison they put in you, but this is acute AML. You got no other option. I want people to very much know I did this with 3 rounds of heavy ARCM squared chemo because I had acute no. But here, I did it without a bone marrow transplant. I did it for 3 years with 100% alternative medicine. Mentally, physically, food, spirit, mind. Well documented. My case has become a very famous case in the oncology world. And it will grow to be an incredible thing because I willingly did it. Now, a guy did it before, was sent home, similar to the way I did it, to die and died. So I wasn't the first, but I was the first to do it willingly. I had to make that choice of bone marrow transplant or not. I had good advice from good doctors at the end, bad advice from bad doctors. So these people, it reboots you. The chemo takes everything away from you. I mean, can you imagine me at 119 pounds? I'm pretty thick, muscly to the shoulders and strong. I mean, I'm pretty dense as far as that way. I mean, my natural is about 170 pounds, and I got down to 119 pounds. I look at some of those videos and pictures and I'm like, oh my God. It completely wipes you out. It takes everything. If you come out, you get a second chance. Takes away all the environmental toxins that you've built up in your life, in your esophagus, in your stomach. By the way, any person in their middle ages, even 30s, whatever, when you get your scope, down there we have a cutting-edge doctor that was working with me because my bowel was obstructed because the tumor's wrapped around my bowel. So I got to see. They had a video camera when they scope, inside and out. Both of all they had me on. So, whoa, I got to see before and after pictures. Go from, it's hideous, disgusting what the food does to our freaking organs and our bodies. Wonder any of us live. And then, the after pictures, it looks like a baby's butt. Baby's beautiful skin, But, that's what it looks like. You get a second chance. So these guys don't even try. When they could finally eat, they started letting some people bring in food because they don't let you bring in food. Not me. I never was able to bring food. Hell no. And so these people were having their wives go to McDonald's and, Wendy's. I'm not kidding. I'm like, for real? For real? They don't even try. There's a new billboard out there that is up. The Great Lakes and high-level radiation nuke waste dump. Don't mix. Now, I don't know if this is real. Somebody posted because I get somebody shit posted to me. Bury nuclear waste beside the Great Lakes. Bad idea. Stop the Great Lakes nuclear. So it's a billboard in the area somewhere sent to me. I get a lot of good stuff sent to me, but I get a lot of fake shit sent to me too. By a lot of fucking, the fucking wackos that troll the fucking internet. And I think, get this. You're gonna love this. You know how I have, I got a lot of rats and trolls that stalk me. And Google has said they put a stop to this, that people have 10 or 20 accounts. We'll just go to each account and put a dislike, which they do. Dislike. Which they said they stopped it. That's trolling. That's what it's seen. And so I've had videos, like my Robin Hood video, had 27 views, 28 dislikes. And so, again, the one I think I found the troll. For real. And you wait till you hear this. It's an artist in New York City. An established, really important artist. I got them intimidated. So anytime I put up anything really cutting-edge dynamic in the art community, oh, are they intimidated. Isn't that the way artists are, these pieces of shit? I know who it is. I'm not going to say I can exactly verify it, but it's a famous artist in New York City. Well, and that's not a fucking artist. They're an interior decorator for a fucking holiday, and they kiss my fucking ass. Friend of Yoko's. For real, for real. When I was there, and I'll tell you guys this, I met with a bunch of Aaron Swartz's people inside the city. Really dynamic, cutting edge, brilliant. I mean, not what's taken over Reddit. Aaron would freaking roll over his grave what's taken over Reddit. Oh, I'm smart. I'm a techie because mommy said so. I like Aaron. No. The autistic, freaking high-level, powerful, freaking high school, junior high dropout, fucking guy who's 100 years ahead of his time. Those type of guys. That's Aaron Swartz. I met with Aaron Swartz's protege. Literally. Real casual. Kevin, you know everything that Aaron Swartz was downloading from MIT Media Lab. You know I got it. You really do got it. Which is, we know that it's out there. It's out there, and that was some people from Reddit. It's out there. It's out there. But not only this, because there has to be an IP link. It's so big and so freaking complex that nobody can have the code from IFT to backdoor it. He says, oh, I got it. Want it? Yeah, let me talk to attorney and see if it's legal for us to have it. Because it's already out in the domain. If it's legal for it, don't give it to me until I find out if it's legal. So, our friend who's an attorney in New York, big time attorney, asshole, but he's smart to be involved with and what I do. I don't believe in breaking the law. I don't believe in going to jail. I think it's ignorant, stupid activism. It's old as the wagon wheel and faded away. Now, if Megan Rice didn't prove that to you, then I don't know what will prove it to you. Because once you break the law, and you don't need to... Now, granted, I don't break the law, and they still might kill you, and they still might go after you, which we know that happens over and over and over and over. Look, Snowden released the document through the Guardian. He laid down the very link that I sent him. Now, how did I send? How was I able to send Snowden the link? I have connections in this town that are some of the wealthiest people in the world. For real. I mean, some of the wealthiest people evolved from this town. They've moved to Park City. When he got there, I know them. So I got to present my question. You know, they took it at 10, and all I did was say, you know, my question was, you released a document through the Guardian saying that not only do they want activists out of the equation, NSA, CIA are working simultaneously to kill them. Released it through the Guardian, because that's how Snowden does. He releases everything through a media, in which he'll say that. So, inside the, you know, and he directly answer any question. Fabrizio won't let him. And he cut Fabrizio off so much. Fabrizio is a softball panty painter, sissy, which I like. He, fresh hair in Utah. I like him, but he's a panty painter. I don't like panty painters. So, but whatever. Do what you got to do, Doug. I understand you got to make a buck in Utah, and you got to pander and feed to the softball pacifist left, which is pathetic. And then you got the insane evangelical radical right, which is pathetic. Compromise the whole world. Let's kill us all. Eugenics on alcohol. So, in the interview, he caught him off guard and he laid it down, and he put the camera over there. And even Doug says, he says, "Wow, I didn't even know you had the ability to do that." Whatever. He laid down the very link that I asked about and said, "It's very real." So, look, we have to do things by the law because the military-industrialized complex is so out of control. And they will shoot you and kill you so fast, no questions asked, and they will get away with it. And if you haven't learned that by now, they have everything on their side. They have the ignorance on their side. They have the money on their side. They have the technology on their side. We have a saying out west here, you're outgunned. Now, the standoff in Oregon, I was totally against that. And I know the Bundys, and they're misguided souls, and their phony is a $3 fucking bill. They want to rape the earth, let them fuck things. I mean, I totally disagree with the fucking activism. But, don't get me wrong. I love people making a stand in their activism. Occupying a fucking bird record. I believe in it. But Look what they did to him. Now, isn't that what he wanted? Yeah, I think that's what he wanted. I think he wanted to go down that way, but my God. I mean, they don't fuck around. You're outgunned. So when the police say something to you and do it, you just say, okay, yeah. So I asked him, so I'm in a score with my son. Cop, I asked every cop. You know, when I'm getting on, the police in New York City is overwhelming. It will blow your fucking mind. They are because this country is so full of fear. New Yorkers aren't. They're so full of fear that they're like, oh, they're just going to get New York. Just keep throwing more money to New York City, more money to New York City. So through Homeland Security, they have unlimited fucking, it's like the Manhattan Project. They have to spend it. So they do spend it. So they are everywhere on every, and it's overwhelming, the police presence in that city. I've never seen anything like it. But it's Homeland Security. The cops, they're cool. So, hey, what about my stick? You know, we've had this argument for a long time because there's a new law passed. If you're in a group, you can't have the stick. I'm not in a group. I'm just by myself. Now, there's activists that I know there that, you know, they're preaching Jesus. You know, the African-American Brooklyn young male that preach, you know, Christianity. They're all over. They have their sticks. I think it's funnier than hell. So I'm like, can I? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Homeland Security, not only no, you can't. They're vicious. And none of them are from New York City. They recruit these vicious people. They're just looking for a reason to kill you. They want to kill. You know, by the way, at BAM, I went and saw the 100-something million production. You know, I live in Ogden, Utah. Jedediah Smith, you know, Jim Bridger, Kit Carson, they all lived here. I can take you to Kit Carson. I lived this, you know. I'm just very quickly removed, but the movie's a masterpiece because of the visuals. I mean, a true fucking master. You got to go see it. You know, and you know me, I don't like Hollywood. I don't like the whole fucking capture bullshit, whatever. But for the visuals and the path and the story, because they really beautifully, the Native American spirit, when she dies, the bird flies out of her heart. It's a powerful piece. And he told them to fuck off when they wanted to use, you know, computer generated, and they spent hundreds of millions of dollars using scenery and shots from Calgary, from the Rockies, you know, it's just the visuals alone take your fucking breath away. You know, he lays it out perfectly. That's all these fucking people are. The French, the Spanish, the English, all of us. We're just here. And that's all anybody wants to do. They want to rape this incredible fucking landscape. Just rape it in the western United States. Because it's the greatest, vastest, beautiful, most spectacular natural resources on Earth. This place has everything. Everything. Silver, gold, timber, oil, you name it, it has it. And they just rape it, you know. They go into the thesis on the, you know, they call them pelts in the French. They just come here and slaughter animals for their hides. I have a leather buck, by the way. That's what they were called. That's what they use for currency. I have one. So, here we battle on. Nobody, and I understand, people aren't about to go with me and do what I do at any reactor, whatever, because they're afraid. And I get that. They're scared. They're afraid they're going to get me. They're going to shoot me. They're going to whatever me. For I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil. You know, I really do. You know, the angels watch out over me. You know, bone marrow transplant, dying. I mean, the type of leukemia I had, there's no way I should have survived it, but I did. And so, I fear no evil. And they are evil. They're ignorant, and the people that go along with this, they're paid to do it. People in this country, do not kid yourself. Police, whatever, they will do anything for money. Now you think about it, you're a fireman here in Utah, or whatever. You're a hero. They walk out, just feed. They don't do anything. They ain't no fucking heroes. They get paid. They don't fucking fight fires. There are very few fires. You know, so they have nothing to do. They're bored out of their fucking minds. They'll tell you that. Same, you're a hero. It just feeds into their fucking psychology. How are they fucking heroes? It's like fucking the military personnel in Iraq or fucking Afghan. They're heroes? No, they're not heroes. How are they fucking heroes? They're paid corporate mercenaries. They get paid. They do it for money and blood. A lot of money. You know, more power to them and what they did to them over there. Now, who's the abuse? Now, get this. Every time I saw those Wounded Warriors with Toby Keith, I mean, can you believe that motherfucker? You know, and every time I saw him, because my father was killed, he got no medals, he got fucking no nothing, he got zero. You know, the military family that I come from, all drafted or joined, you know. The whole, you know, all them boys, my uncles. That was then, this is now. Every time I saw that Wounded Warrior, it just made me want to fucking puke. I'm like, they're robbing. These fucking people that are organizing this are scheming, because nonprofits, look at what nonprofits, the NFL is a fucking nonprofit. Are you kidding me? And I'm like, really? They're going along with this? Now you think about this. White phosphorus on their man. I mean, man, you talk, I mean, I deal with these guys because I've been involved with the freaking atomic weapons and offering my whole life. Because of my father, you know, the best, he's usually right here with me. The guy who ran the veterans thing at NOM, who was in, I mean, that was doing thesis to a T, Bobby and I are really close friends. He's the number one guy who runs all this. I mean, this is the real deal. It sets with these guys. I mean, we know, we've seen it our whole lives, what really these guys go through after they come home. I mean, it'd blow your fucking mind. It would blow your mind at the VA. So, like, it would blow your mind how fucked up they got these kids. I mean, they go into Iraq, the young Marines, they fed them full of fucking meth. So you do know they fed them, had them up for days. Blair fucking, he got black up just slaughtering and killing, got them into this fucking, you know, mindset like war when they were killing the natives here, you know. Kill the big ones, the little ones just slaughter for slaughter, and they killed the buffalo just slaughter for slaughter, you know. I mean, this blood fucking thirst they got them into. They tricked them, they psychologically got them there. They waved flags. Fox News, you're going to be a patriot. Their parents who never bled, their parents who never bled, their fucking family, you know, the far-right evangelicals fucking, you know, preach and Jesus fucking wants to murder his own relatives. The Mormons did it. Fuck, everybody did. Patriot, yellow stickers on your fucking car, the fall to the equivalency to the 10th fucking power, all did it. But they didn't go, but their sons went. And they come ask Jessica Lynch, you know, ask Mike, Pat fucking, Michael Hastings or Pat Tillman. Oh, fuck yeah, they killed them. Because they were going to come home and tell the truth. It was a fucking lie. They paid corporate mercenaries. So they come home, they're fucked up. Really fucked up, a lot of them. How could you not be? I sit with, you know, the suicidal, you know, I work with the suicidal unit there. Bobby and I, blow your fucking mind. So they sprayed white phosphorus and Fallujah on their own fucking men. Killed Saddam's grandkids, little boys, take no prisoners. Bremer, a guy never bled. Fucking Rumsfeld, a guy never bled. Fucking Colin Powell never fucking bled. Bush never bled. Cheney never fucking bled. None of them fucking never bled. Ted Nugent never bled. Just big mouth motherfuckers. That's all. That's all. Draft dodgers every fucking never bled. You go do it and then just slaughter and mayhem and fucking hate and kill. These hair-sprayed masquerade parties, let's go fucking nuke the region. Never bled. Never fucking bled. None of them never bled. So they baited everybody in. They waved flags in your face, wrapped you up in it, and they fucking went. Well, they come home. They know it's a fucking lie. They killed people, lots of people, innocent fucking people. They wound them up. Then they tried to kill them. By phosphorus, depleted uranium. They're all getting cancer. You know, I met a guy. Get this. This is probably the best story in New York. When I was there. When I was there. When I was there. When I was there. Hold on. When I was there, I was protesting in front of the MoMA. So I got kicked off. The MoMA owns the sidewalks, by the way. They own all the sidewalks. So apparently, I can't, you know, which the cops told me I could. New York City policeman. He sees my Fukushima sign. He's the security in front of the MoMA. He's a New York City cop. I told him I'm going to shoot him, and he says to me just like this, you know they sent Carrier in there. Yeah. And they radiated him all. I says, of course, USS Reagan. I'm the guy down there off Ferry Point. He says, I was on it. Wow. This guy knew everything there was. And all. He says, Kevin, you can shoot a video, huh? And I says, yeah. I don't want to be in. I'm just going to kind of slip away and go get some copy. Good. I says, you know, they sent 8 ships in. Now, a lot of people don't know this. I know why they were sent in. It wasn't a rescue mission. Now, the Admiral wanted all personnel evacuated. He wanted all personnel evacuated. So, as he went to evacuate 2 million people, not only the 800,000 military personnel on the island of Japan, all of them, but it was bigger than that, because I know what happened inside the Situation Room. I got to guess it's one of those people, the ones that leaked it to me. Now, I don't rule, and I can't forward it. I can't have. I've reviewed it with attorneys, but it's real because I know as the propaganda machine's gone. They were going into entombment. So as they went into entombment, they were told to stand down. So when they brought the Reagan back, and I was in San Diego, I started going to San Diego immediately after Fukushima. And then, of course, I got leukemia 7 months later, blah, 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 blah. But they covered the USS Reagan with great big tarps and tents as it was at port in San Diego 4 days and went into an incredible, incredible scrub down. Not the ones you see with the foam where they were scrubbing down in Fukushima. That's foam. Not reported by the Young Turks as snow, shitting themselves. They're getting cans. But they sent 8 ships in there. They went into this incredible scrub down. How to slip up. And then the PR propaganda went into full fight. First, Little League football camp. So, Little League football camp on the USS Reagan. Then, next, San Diego's Chargers practice on the USS Reagan. For real. The PR, I'm the only one there. The hearing started, I'm the only one there. At the Edward Schwartz building was the federal courthouse in San Diego. I'm there. I'm going every day. I'm going over to the Navy, trying to get interviews. They won't let me video, whatever. I'm talking. I'm doing all kinds of work. It's in 2013. I'm full of AML leukemia, in critical condition. They're telling me. I know people that are liaisons from inside the intel that are from the intel inside the Navy, the Marines, that are stationed on NOCO. I know them personally. I know the data from the freaking thing. I know it. Can't forward it. Can't put it out nowhere. So I have the data. So as it goes forward, they just cover it up. No one gives a fuck. So we love the troops, we love the troops, we love the troops. We have yellow fucking stickers all over our fucking cars. The propaganda, the PR, the popular culture is going to shove down your fucking throat. The fucking military industrialized complex, the fucking boogeyman, pay the fucking dragon slayer, shove down. You're all fucking frauds. The whole world's a bunch of fucking liars. This country's a fucking country of hairsprayed masquerade party, postured fucking popism fucking liars. It's that simple. And people get pissed off at me, I don't give a fuck. I walk the walk and I walk the fucking path. The fucking activist community, so-called, everybody a fucking activist. Yeah, sure, you fucking are. So I'm like, okay, you love the troops, you're anti-nuclear, whatever. So here we are. I'm there the whole time, every day. By the way, I have a document that will fucking probably be worth fucking millions one day. So there's activists all over that are sponsoring me, whatever, and doing whatever. I'm in critical condition. Do not forget this. I'm fighting for my life so fucking intensely. Every fucking day. Even my doctors think I'm going to die. I'm battling. I need a permit down there at the USS, at the Edward Schwartz thing. Oh, we're working on it. I got dozens of people. Oh, we're working on it, the keyboard activists. We're working on it. We got you. For weeks and months and months. Okay, I need a fucking permit. They're intimidating me down there. They're going after me. They got fucking everybody all over me. Look, I know you don't have to have a permit, but they're requiring me one now. Because I'm down there every day and whatever, and they're fucking sick of me, and they want me out of there. So we're working on it. So I get down there for the next round, August of 2013. So Lede, and I say her name all the time, which she does a lot of very good fucking work. So does Dana Dunford. I mean, there's some people with incredible fucking work, and so she's there. Bill Beebe, the ex-attorney, he's there. Fucking Roy, still a great activist, incredible fucking artist that gets no credit for what she does, that does the sewing, whatever, that, struggles and fucking fights like good and just makes her art, irregardless of fucking wealth or money, and just struggles and fights. That's what artists fucking do. We pound it every fucking day. We're fucking relentless. We want our art out. All we want to do is make the fucking art. We don't give a fuck about your fucking money in your fucking club. She's there. We're there. So everybody said they're going to get me the permit. Didn't permit. Second we get there, United States, they're fucking all over us. You know, big, fat, fucking Filipino fucking cop, overweight fucking slob, comes up to me. You couldn't, I says, did you grow up in this country? No, but I says, I fucking did. My father died. You know, do you know anything about it? I don't need a fucking, oh yes you do, fucking, you know, and they're all over me, all these cops, and they're all foreign immigrants. We're coming to America. We come to America, we buy store. We're going to raise our children. Our children are going to be, they're going to be rich, the American dream. Fuck the American dream. The American dream's a fucking joke. You know? That was never the American dream. They just sold you and told you that over the last years. That's the American dream. Bullshit. The fucking militarized fucking police state. Our forefathers would roll over on the fucking graves. Fucking parents are rolling over in their fucking graves. They didn't fucking wave flags. They didn't sing national anthem. They didn't put up there. They didn't fucking say thank you to the military. They were disgusted with the whole fucking thing. They didn't believe in oligarchy. They didn't believe in military industrialized fucking police. They were the anti. They believed in living free. You know? They believed in fucking, I mean, we had anything good. You know, we had a good post office that was free to us, that we fucking shared, we communal, we weed. We weed through the school system. We had good teachers. We had fucking anything. Fucking gut that. Fucking corporatize that. Turn fucking CIA Amazon into the fucking company now. Don't have to be profitable. They don't have to be fucking profitable. Just gut anything. Gut anything. So I'm down there, so I'm like, really? All these people are saying they're going to get a permit? I'm like, no shit. I say, watch this. Well, go and try this guy. Everybody's fucking with me. Everybody's fucking. Well, go up and talk to Jason on the fucking what floor? Okay. I had a permit within 15 minutes. So I go up there, and Jason, he says, really, you from Utah? Yeah. I went to college there. Yeah. So we talk, and I told him what I was up to. How long you want to be here? I'm going to be here all fucking day. I want to be here for a few days. Well, here, I'll handwrite you one. I'm not even sure you need one, Kevin. I said, I know I don't fucking need one, but here, I'm going to give you one. Handwritten it. He has a copy. There's a copy recorded inside the Edward Schwartz fucking building for time and all the fucking eternity. It's recorded, gilded in gold, cast in concrete. So I come out. They call the fucking, we set up our signs, which we're given permission, which we don't need permissions. You know, this is a federal courthouse. We have fucking legal outside the perimeter. On the San Diego fucking side, we have the total legal to exercise our First Amendment fucking right. Here comes the San Diego fucking SWAT team. First off, you got white shirts. I mean, everywhere. A gentleman showed up named Brown from San Diego, good old score, but he's holding the camera with Lori and I, and then Libby and Bill go inside the hearing, and Libby's friend, and Libby. And so, here we are, and standing there, fucking SWAT team in my face. You know, he's a Mexican boy from Mexican descent in his 30s or 40s. That's his place, San Diego. I mean, anybody that should get this is any Mexican in San Diego. It's their home, the 29 indigenous fucking people they rounded up. It's my place. My great-great-grandpa, the guy there at Old Town. We did some good work at Old Town, too. So I was in the military. Just get this guy. This is a SWAT team in my face. You got a fucking permit? Yeah, I got a permit. You better. Really? I better? You know, and then he says to me, well, it's just, you know, because we got our signs, you know, they radiated the troops, blah, blah. Well, they went in there knowingly and willingly. Every one of those guys. And he says, I'm ex-Navy. Oh, yeah, you're ex-Navy? And you know, you standing up for your own fucking men? You know, whatever happened to Semper Fi? They're part of the Marines. They're part of the fucking Marines. What the fuck happened to Semper Fi? Now, that beautiful fight in front of the fucking White House with the fucking guy that throws down his jacket and that other Marine. And thank God, a guy with a camera got online and threw it up because I didn't have it. I'm refereeing. It's beautiful, it's powerful, it's emotional. So, really? They fucking knew? Sent into a nuke? Fuck no, they didn't know. They never fucking signed up for that. How the fuck did they know? I told them, are you crazy? Oh, they fucking went in willingly. Everybody on that ship. I mean, you can ask Lori. I'm like, are you fucking nuts? I mean, these guys got... And think about this. When they come to me, here I am standing there with a fucking leukemia. You know, just fucking me. They come with fucking automatic weapons and helmets and fucking vests on. For me and Lori? Really? So, all right. They're told by the fucking feds, they're the police force, that Kevin's got a permit, they got to stand down. So, here comes a fucking white shirt. They got women white shirts. We call them white shirts. The white shirts are similar in New York. They're captains or whatever. But in the white shirts in Homeland Security, or CIA, NSA, all of them, they wear white shirts. They have men and women. They walk around like they're really something, security, federal buildings, whatever. They got so much biometrics. They know everything fucking about us by they got there. They've already got you scanned by the time you get there with their fucking cameras in their scanning. They already got you. So they know everything about you. They know if you have any weapons on you. They know if fucking, I'm a peace activist. I don't believe in that shit because all it's fucking packing around a weapon's going to do is get you killed. And if he didn't prove that up in Oregon, so that's all it's going to do. Because they don't give a fuck. They're just looking for an excuse to kill you. Snowden told us. That's what they do to me. Over and over and over. But I fear no fucking evil. I don't break the fucking law. And I have the truth on my side. And there's lots of good police. I have police here out there at the Energy Solutions that they override. And they're on my side. They're like, no, what the fuck are you talking about, the Energy Solutions private fucking security assholes? What the fuck are you talking? Kevin's legal doing what the fuck? And he's right. Your fucking signs on public fucking space. I told the car, I want to tear the fucker down. You guys should pay me to tear the fucker down. He laughs because there's a common denominator through the police force. How do you think we got and I want everybody in the Million Mask fucking March to wake the fuck up. How the fuck do you think we got a police escort on a fucking Tuesday, November 5th, 23rd, it's during the week. How do you think we got a police escort fucking shut down the whole fucking city? 2 fucking years, well, actually 3 years in a row. How do you think that happened? You think that was just coincidence? No, I arranged it. How do I arrange it? Through the police. Through fucking thing, just talking, having conversations with head of white security. When I got there, I'm there the day earlier. I'm moving around. They're talking to me. They're coming right up in plain clothes. Kevin, I'm just thinking of somebody that's meeting me from YouTube. Kevin, can I talk to you? Sure. So they're undercover police. So I talked to him, well, I'm a peace activist, and I'm all about Fukushima, and I'm about cancer. I don't want any cancer. I've got leukemia. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for the Marines that were given leukemia, that were statewide phosphorus. I'm fighting for you, blah, blah. They all have stories. Jesus. Freaks are everywhere. So you can't find any quiet space anywhere to even do this thing, whatever. People are crazy. So I got to walk. I walk and talk. So I have to walk and do my radio show because even when I'm talking, people are surrounding me everywhere I go, want to know what I'm saying, hearing what I'm saying. It's their own public fucking, what's your language? The fucking American populace has been so postured and fucking groomed into this fucking sheep. Any fucking nail that sticks up, hammer it down. Orwell would be proud. 2 + 2. It's fucking Winston. They fucking torch me, and everybody's gone along with this fucking mask. I'm not fucking going along. I'm not getting on the boxcar. I'm not taking the fucking shower. You can't. Go fuck ahead. The whole fucking herd of you have. Every one of them. I'm not. And all you panty painters that panty paint my work, like I said, anytime, and I could tell you how I proved, thinking about this, anytime I get into any deep subject matter with art. So in that video that I did yesterday, I tagged Samo. Now, it only takes a very sophisticated artistic mind to know what that is. So I've done a few things. Anytime I hang my paintings on there, it's right directly from the MoMA, the art establishment in New York. You gotta love it. It's Paul Garmin. That's who's doing it. I proved it. So I told everybody, I says, I've been hesitant to do this, but it's time. I'm going to tag Samo Ambalco, which that's Jean-Michel, who grew up in Brooklyn, who died on the park bench young. He's the same age as me, born in 19, and Al Diaz. Al Diaz is back, and, that's there. They're the same age as me, going to high school, freaking the same time I was, blah, 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 blah. There weren't 1978, we graduation year, of course, Jean-Michel, which was a brilliant artist. He was awesome. So they started tagging stuff around the city. This is in the 70s. when graffiti was born. But this is much more than any graffiti. So they tagged it all over New York City as Samo, and they used the copyright signature. Subtly, all over, and cliches. I'll post a bunch of the pictures online. Powerful stuff. Then they backed out and says, you know, he's dead. Which they never, ever, the art community can lie their ass off and say what he was saying. He was a political character, blah, blah. They never, ever, because he died so young. He kept it tight to, you know, Al, maybe he'll come out and talk more about it. But powerful stuff. Well, there was a photographer. Now, there's a show right now, PS1, that has things in there. So there's a photographer who actually found them all over the city. Now, was he working with them? At one point, he claimed he was, but Al has made statements, no, he wasn't. So, but it's powerful art that he recorded it, was able to see it and record it. So I tagged it in this video, and I've been hesitant. I wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and I wanted to wait for the right time, place, and space. So because I want to really start a movement that, because I've always said what it stands for. You know, there's so much that was going on. You had Son of Sam. There's no way that's what it was. It was much more. It was much different. You know, and Al can speak to this. He's alive and well. He's back in fucking Manhattan. He's, you know, what a great artist he was. He said, you know, Jean-Michel goes to the fucking establishment, and I'm like, fuck these oligarchy fucking freaks. They've ruined it. They're a bunch of freaks. The fuck out. Of course, he had his own addiction problems. But so, don't you love it, celebrities that have fucking heroin problems? Oh, they just had a heroin problem, blah, blah, blah. They went to rehab, and then all these celebrities. Don't you love them? But if it's your normal fucking drug addict on the street, where do they do rehab? In a fucking prison cell, usually dead. So, I've always said, everybody's always asked me for years, because I fucking love it. You know, on the old Mort Salt fucking logo with the fucking coat. I mean, they used to show up here in the 70s. I don't like graffiti artists, per se. I mean, the whole thing, the genre is pathetic. I mean, they ganged up and fucking went stupid. And Shepard Fairey, if he didn't prove what a fraud that motherfucker was, and just, I mean, isn't it representative of what Obama was? Now we find out the famous fucking Shepard Fairey poster, and I said it the whole time, it's a fucking fraud. He didn't make that post. He copied it, which is okay. I mean, that's what Warhol did. That's what fucking Van Gogh did. They all copied, but you need to say you're copying it. Hello. I mean, I think that's powerful stuff to actually use another art instead, because that's what art is stepping stone. So I always said it stands for Statement Against Modern Oligarchs. That's mine. So I tagged it in that video. Boom, sure shit, 22 dislikes by 18 of them, and then they got shut down. I know who it is. I know who that accounts. So, am I intimidating the art establishment? Oh, fuck yeah. Am I intimidating the nuclear industry? Oh, fuck yeah. Do not underestimate this fucking YouTube camera. Do not underestimate our fucking work. Lots of eyeballs on fucking me. Lots of eyeballs on our work, because they underestimated the power of YouTube. Oh, it's a quirky fucking goofy thing they hijacked through fucking fear porn, whatever. Just like literature. That's what it is. 90% of fucking books, everybody, the popular fucking books of your fucking time inside the library, yeah, they might have got read then, but nobody gives a fuck because they were worthless. Ask fucking Moby Dick. He died unknown on fucking Wall Street, but there's a certain books, Johnny Got His Gun. Oh, they fucking move culture, but you have to fucking walk and talk. So much good work being done. So powerful. The fight, the path, the fucking journey. This is a hardcore fucking fight, hardcore fucking journey. But remember, we have truth on our side. When you do a protest where go completely unarmed, don't take a gun, don't take a fucking knife, don't try anything, don't have anything. And make friends with the police. It's important that you talk to them. Hey, this is what I'm up to. You know, I don't know how I've been able to do this. I have just a little phone, and I mean, people fucking call, and I mean, I got every rap fucking troll has been against me from fucking day one. You think about what I've been teed up, I've been set up, I've had guns in my fucking face. I look back at, you know, the shit that people do to me, the shit that say to me, the people that attack me. Nobody but anti-nuclear activists. We're the most abused people on the face of the earth. Dana Dunford, handicapped. He's fucking handicapped. I was handicapped, right at the top of the list. full blown out at the top of the list. I got MLT de novo, which you go right to the fucking top. Central line hanging out of my jugular. Look at, first thing when I finally stagger out of the hospital after months and months, you want a handicap sticker? Fuck no. We're handicapped. Officially handicapped. And they go after us like this? I mean, physically? That's, by the way, it's all against the law. They attack us viciously, clone our accounts. I got my accounts cloned when I was in Europe. I fucking, fucking all of them fucking cloned. They waited till I wasn't aware. They had to, what fuck they did to me and what happened? Like wolves. Somebody fucking files a fucking claim against my entire YouTube site. Can you imagine the historical documents? These rats, these fucking clones using fake fucking names, teeing up, fucking thieving up, talking shit like a bunch of third-grade fucking bitches. And then you got the fucking seventh-grade bitch, what about this? Fuck you. Fuck, mind your own fucking business, you fucking idiots. Other activists come. What I fucking do is nobody's fucking business what I do. My YouTube channel, whatever. It's my fucking life. It's my fucking life. I'm fighting for your fucking life. I'm fighting for mine. I was given too much to fucking live. In AML, I didn't want to die. My intent is fucking fight. I'm fighting for my children. I'm fighting for my grandchildren. And you want to fucking go after me? You want to talk shit? You want to fucking, wow. Everything I do is 100% fucking legal. I don't break the fucking law because they just wait for me to break the law in a nuance. And you got all the 7th grade fucking hall model little bitches watching like the little fucking piece of shit cunts that they are. And that's what they are. And I'm not afraid of them. And I'm not going to let them panty paint me. They're not going to paint over my fucking work. Fuck the panty painters. Michelangelo, it was fucking, look how hardcore he was. Radical. Do you know how fucking the establishment and his own friends and everybody else, all his activist community, his own friends, they all turned on him. The art community, his own friends painted over his fucking work. You know how lonely he was? The greatest artist who ever fucking lived, activist artist, by 1,000 times. Nobody even compares to that guy. He was an activist artist. Writing his hair, more than that. He did it through he did it through his pen, written. He did it through painting. He did it through sculpting. He says, why is the greatest sculptor in history? And by the way, that video I shot yesterday, how fucking incredible is that piece in the park here in Brooklyn? How incredible. How incredible. He said, I'll tell you why. I had a wet nurse when I was a baby. My wet nurse, his family, was a family of masons, rock masons. So I grew up. I grew up splitting my own rock. 10,000 jobs I have in this fucking town. I watch my work. Incredible work. Beautiful rock fucking work. $100,000 jobs. I watch them paint over them. I watch them turn, cement fucking interior fucking stucco. Nobody can do frescoes all over. I'm fucking the only real fresco. People don't even know what a fucking fresco is. I'm probably one of the very few guys left on earth that can even do a real fresco. I watch these people tear them down, paint over the top of them because of fucking ignorance. That's what we're up against. That's what I'm up against. But I'm not going to fear any fucking evil. And I know who the real hardcore fucking good ones are. And there's plenty of good ones out there that done good work. Liddy's done good fucking great work. Her interviews, her thing. How about fucking Dana Dunford? Wow. His, not just on the boat out there. How about his dissertation on some of these things? The fucking dude gets it. Does he fucking get it? And he's not about to let him panty paint over his fucking work. Fuck these fucking rats and fucking trolls. We don't break the law. We don't need to break the fucking law. We have truth on our side. They want to break the law and come at us. They fucking, I can't believe how we get abused. The greatest fucking, it's like the only thing anybody should even be talking about is the Fukushima radiation. Everybody panicked, and I said it. Did I not say it? I said it every day. They'll wait 4 or 5 years and they'll come out. Natural news. I went after natural news for anything. They got such big, I said, where the fuck you at? Where the fuck you at? Now they're awake. Now they're awake. 5 fucking years later, the emperor has no fucking clothes. So I battle on, one fucking step at a fucking time. And anybody wants to come after me and take me on, the trolls, the fucking rats, you fucking pussies, go for it. I'm not afraid of you fucking punks. And that's what they are, PU plutonium punks. You know, the activist community that attacks a person like me or Dana, you're not activists. Because we walk and talk simultaneously. Improv, I'm Balco. From the spirit, from the fucking soul, my native spirit, my wolf spirit. My wolf fucking spirit. Oh, I was raised by the fucking natives, and I'm fucking native. I understand this fucking, what we've done to this fucking earth, this poisoned fucking planet, and everybody goes along with it. But fucking, when they fucking poisoned the Pacific Ocean with Fukushima, that was the capitulation to this fucking madness. Get this, Microsoft now is going to fucking, they did it yesterday, and they got permission from NOAA to store their servers in the Pacific Ocean, so they don't have to pay air conditioning costs. Orca's not talking to each other because of ship sonar. No, they've been brokenhearted for 3 years. It's been well documented. It's Fukushima. The native chief in Alaska who, his granddaughter, before he died, she says he was a painter, he painted Bristol Bay. He painted it black, dark black, everything dead. Oh, they see. They were painting nuclear doing this fucking hundreds of years ago. It's like, oh, fucking, it was a, European Anglo-Saxon who came up with fucking Galileo or whoever, the earth is round. The natives were talking about the earth is fucking round. To fucking look at their paintings, look at things, because you can tell by looking at the landscape. You can see the curvature of Earth across the Great Salt Lake as you stand on the horizon. You can see lots of this. It's called logic. It's called reason. It's connection. We got rid of all that. Kill the birds. Kill the fucking fish. Kill the fucking whales. Kill them all. Kill them fucking all, you sick fuckers. And go along with this. Johnny got his gun because it's God's will, and you're going to go to heaven. The fuck you are. You're going straight to fucking hell because you've hijacked that too. There's no fucking faith that says what you're up to. The evangelicals that have fucking bought the Kool-Aid, Baumar Brothers, this is take the earth with us, the Mormons, fucking all of it. All of it. Judaism, freaking all of it. All of it. None of it ever says that, but no, that's what you say. You've hijacked it all. And I always thought, well, in Christianity, to bear false witness was the ultimate sin. That's what everybody's doing. Violence, death. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Those are people killing him. All these religious theses. I'll be with the monk at Diablo, it looks like, for the 5th, for the walking meditation. All we can do is try. I feel like, and I can't even comprehend the heartbreak of the natives. And they're beautiful. When I was a boy right behind my house, it was so untouched. Their wigwams were still there. I used to play in them. On the edge of that great, incredible fucking marsh. Nobody was there. It was still untouched. Hundreds of thousands of birds in there. I mean, it was a paradise still when I was a kid. In the name of Christianity, tear it out, drain the fucking marsh, fucking obey, consume, build fucking malls. Really? That's who we are. Popism is fucking dead. You just don't know it fucking died. And boy, do I have the art establishment fucking intimidated in New York. So as soon as I get into some really deep subject matter, because I know what I'm fucking doing. Oh, do I know what I'm fucking doing. I get them fucking so fucking nervous. That's when you know you're fucking making the big difference. That's when fucking Pollock knew he was making the fucking difference. Pollock didn't fucking invent dripping. Not even. He would go on the 8th Avenue fucking studio class to his mentor, Thomas Hart Benton. Then he'd go across the street the next day to fucking Orozco. Who taught Orozco how to fucking drip? Max Ernest. 1911, 1914 in your head. He fucking invented dripping. But he took it. But Pollock was the radical, the intelligent, the dynamic, the American true artist, the starving, struggling, fucking beat up fucking path with scars across his face, the abused, out of nowhere, out of the dust. That's the great American artist. America Vespucci, These establishment born with a silver spoon up their fucking ass wall decorators, they're not artists. And time and fucking space will all record it. The natives. My skin's hanging on the fucking clothesline. Oh, we'll see, because it's the artists that change fucking culture. That includes, and who taught me? The natives. Those native artists. You don't think they were artists? You don't think they were the spirit of the soul? You know nothing. You know nothing. So here we go. We'll fight on. It's an impossible that this great little girl from Brooklyn, her mama, she made me a fucking, just met him, only knew him a day, from Germany. Her little girl made me this incredible drawing out of crayons with his heart. It's an intuitive sense. There's certain people that sense my path, because the ML leukemia survivor, when it burns through you, I met a young woman on the plane last night. She says, my mother died, 51. She works for Natural News. I said, place like that. You know, she's one of those who writes about health and fighting off cancer. Then 2 sentences later, she tells me 2 years ago, she was skiing in Japan. Like, you do know about Fukushima. Yeah. Wow. The emperor has no fucking clothes. I used to think that if you watch cancer, you watch loved ones, you watch past, or you got it, it would wake you up. It doesn't. I'm in the hospital all the time, working on nuclear reactors. They're dying. They'll go to their fucking death with their dogma. They take their fucking dogma to their fucking death. They still find up, and why? Why? Fighting the fucking cure. Now Obama comes out with his $1 billion fucking cancer initiative. More on the cure, because he knows. He knows he will be labeled in history as the greatest cancer causer in human history. Barack Barry Antoinette Obama. And I voted for the fucker. He tricked me. It's called betrayal. He lied. BP, British Petroleum. He couldn't do it, but he let it go on. You know how much cancer it caused? Fuck, man. The meth leak fucking going on in fucking L.A. So he could have fucking shut it. He could have called in the reserves. He's going to stand down because he's a puppet bitch for the fucking nuclear fucking cartel. And if he's black, I'm an astronaut. He's a fucking white boy from fucking Kansas, a fucking CIA co-op, fucking rat from Harvard Law. Fucking just like Bill Omar Clinton, abused child. Fukushima, his crowning jewel. Stand down inside the Situation Room. Eric Holden, the eugenicist, has the field. Look it up. The Science and Technology team, 32 fucking teams, and I can name them off by name. I know every one of them. I actually run into one of them in New York City, in the Metropolitan, and he reached out at Landers Peak, that incredible Hudson River fucking painting, one of the greatest paintings ever, because I grew up here in the West Native. How I met him, he reached out and physically touched one of the natives on the fucking museum. How somebody in the museum didn't arrest him. Then I get talking to him, because he saw my shirt, him and his partner. University of Michigan, MIT. Part of the 32 fucking team there for the opera. You can't make this shit up. And the panty painters dance. And they dance around me. Not me. I'll fight this intensely, smart, intelligently, legally, till I fucking die. Stand tuned.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.